I is Boomoo. Boomoo it is. I just want to thank you guys so much for 500 subscribers starting this month of February. Today, the day of this recording is February 18th. It's 11:06. I just want to thank you guys so much. It means the world to me. When I first started this channel, just about 3 years ago, when I was trying to make an extra income out of it, starting YouTube. I'll just give you guys a really rundown on what my mindset is on why I started YouTube, and hopefully it gives you guys a little bit of inspiration as well. So I started a Instagram page back in the day, in the beginning of I believe about February. Instagram page about motivation because I was very huge in motivation back in the day, and not much really anymore because I believe it's more about your habits rather than looking at content because it's just an emotion that comes and goes for you. But I feel like there was a lot of connection that I had when it came to the certain contents that I have or certain influences that I'm following that really got me psyched up about life and how should I really approach it, the mindset and so forth. And I was able to grow from 0 to 2,000 subscribers about in 2 months in a very organic and mechanical way as well. So when it was actually really working really well, that other pages that were business related, that were motivational related, anything that makes money online and speeches, so forth, they were reaching out to me and basically asking the same question, which was, how do you produce so much followers in a short amount of time? What's been working for you when it came to engagements? So if you guys look back in my very early YouTube content, that's what I was mainly creating, the Instagram content, the followers and the likes, and trying to get an explore page for those who are looking for your type of content and push yourself in the algorithm. As the Because I was keeping repeating the same sentence, same paragraph that I was saying, and it was just becoming chunks and chunks and chunks. I was like, you know what? Let me try to create a following of this instead of me trying to type and copy and paste, where I can actually build a social media following, a brand for myself, and also potentially make money. Because I was looking at guys like Graham Stephan, obviously he was huge. Ali Abdal, who's recently I've been starting following a lot in the middle of 2021. Jay Tran, who I actually got the pleasure to work with back in 2018 when we first started off helping an influencer to sell his course, and just saw him grow from progression of 10K from now over 900K subscribers on YouTube. And I really saw myself that I can potentially do it myself along with my friends back in college, like UCF Jaguar, Don D. Also, one of my good high school friends, ODI Productions, that I not really super close, but got to have multiple conversations occasionally when we were in high school, who's super huge on the affiliate marketing space. Seeing Kev the trainer, one of my good friends back in high school that we roommate and now has over 3K subscribers. I saw the potential that I could grow and really produce content that people like to enjoy and give me feedback, especially the dentist world. When I first started off, that's what something I wanted to do, help businesses that need help on marketing, social media them, and putting their face out because it's such a competitive space and people are moving in Florida. I thought it was just a great market for people to produce new clients continuously in like a bicycle or a hamster wheel in a sense. The thing is, obviously the pandemic happened and it kind of ruined like the whole flow for any business, including myself, and it wasn't really working so much than I wanted to after purchasing a course and finding out the person wasn't really doing the things. He was just more like being a preacher who actually never practiced his own methods in a sense, right? So that really discouraged me from working with another influencer again. I contacted back my old clients saying that they haven't really got any results. Really disappointed me that, oh wow, I'm almost becoming like him or like following the footsteps of becoming an influencer that never actually to preach what they actually executed, right? So I didn't want to be that person whatsoever. So you can see that I stopped producing dentist contents, SMMA, but I think there's like good foundations that are still there that I was able to book 2 appointments out of it. Got to sit down and got free trial client not to do it. It was just one of the most exhilarating moments that I had, that I could actually make it happen. Then fast forward, you can realize like my life has been changing a lot. Now going to more a face to face direct marketing and direct sales in that direction. And I've never seen myself doing it. Obviously, no one like says like, yeah, let me go talk to cold markets. Let me go talk to complete strangers and convert them to a client, right? I don't think no one says, oh, I'm going to wake up one day and become a realtor. I'm going to become a data analysis when I grow up, a construction worker at 6 years old. You know what I mean? Like things happen and you just gotta adjust. And I think that's the direction I did. And I just want to document my journey. And of course, it means really a lot when I get people like Abel Sanchez or someone who also follows me, Brody McNally. I really appreciate you guys for really writing some nice comments that really boosts my confidence of that I'm when I produce these contents. It means a lot to me. My goal this upcoming year of 2022, and I would like to hear your guys' goals if you want to comment below and or DM me on Instagram so we can just have more one-on-one conversations. I really appreciate the guys that click my content, even though I get like 18 views, 28 views, 43 views here and there in the video. I think I'm talking to an audience of 18 people, 43 people, 60 people about a topic that I find interesting and I want to produce. And when you guys write a nice comment and put some likes, and I really like the ratio of my videos where you put 95% likes on it. Appreciate my friends like DJ, appreciate my friends like Kunu, back in my elementary days, who DMs me when anytime I produce a video or liking it. I really appreciate it that you guys support me, because sometimes I feel like, am I doing the right thing? Is this content cool? I always think about like how can I like almost impress you guys in a sense, even though really it's about producing good content all the time. But I always want to find ways that I can like get other people involved or put some more value in your life as much as I can. But yeah, it means the world to me, guys. Like this year has been a little bit challenging for the start, but my focus has always been the same, just being laser focused and keep on going forward. And you know, I always say like the biggest lessons I learned in life is like sometimes you gotta fail in order to see. Like there's some jobs that you gotta keep on failing in order to be successful, just like sales. Or I always don't try to rely on motivation. I try to rely on my habits, like showing up every single day on days that you don't feel like showing up, or days that you feel like crap, or you're not so sure if that client will be so warm if you did show up or follow up. Always have rhino skin, you know, get used to rejections, because the world is not nice, but the world would always reply to you if you at least ask, right? And I think that's the beauty, no matter where it position you in life, regardless if you're someone who's just starting off a business or someone who just want to be an independent contractor, whatever it is. I always tell you, keep on going forward, sharpen your skills, because there's people looking for you. For someone who's like don't much have like a family relationship, uh, grew up almost like a loner in middle school, high school, and college. I didn't know like who I was and my identity, and decided to follow the curve of joining a group of people, a fraternity or a group of friends that I thought it was cool, but really that wasn't defined who I was as a person. And even after I post graded, that I feel like I was the hottest shit ever, and that I thought that, you know what, this is the moment that I've been waiting for so long, getting out the school system and be who I wanted to be. And the person that I wanted to be wasn't like congruent to ultimately who I wanted to be in the long run. I thought I knew it all just because I thought I was a smart person myself. But there's smarter people out there than yourself, and people have great leadership skills, and you just want to follow the curve on those who uh, have the right agenda, right goals that they have with you as well. That's my biggest advice. And I'm going rambling on, but this is like something that I always want to express my gratitude and share my life experience to you guys. There's so many videos that I want to make a little bit more about my personal life, a little bit about my ethnicity, growing up as a immigrant background, and more of sales where I can help you guys produce more business by a little golden nugget if it does help. And just let me know what content you guys want to watch more, because whatever I can do to help, I mean, it just means the world to me when you guys too you guys like it, you guys comment about it, or even just express like a certain gratitude when we get to see in person. I really appreciate it. It means the world to me, and I can't wait to produce more content and see the growth that we all go through in our life. And if you're feeling like you're stuck, um, and some of the things are not working out for you, I hope that my content, just watching it, it just helps you guys become 1% happier or a little bit better in your life. And that 10 seconds of joy, if that comes swift in your life or just hits you a little bit, and that would really gratify my meaning of my content and that I'm doing the right thing. So, yeah, guys, I'm ready to put more content out for you guys. I'll keep on building this relationship that we have, and I'll see you guys at 1,000 subscribers. Peace.